right, it's Friday, which means it's time to dine. I have the very brilliant Chef Ben from Oceanaire here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, although I'm a little nervous. What is that noise behind us?
It's just some butter melting. You'll be all right.
All right, now why are we melting butter? What are we doing?
We're going to do some grilled oysters. Just a little way to impress your guests, having a little, outdoor cookout, end of summer. Something different people don't usually think of. You think of oysters, you think of raw, you think of fried, you think of steamed. We're going to do them grilled.
Yeah, our photographer, Tony, he said, I would never think of that. I would never either. What got you thinking about grilling them?
I actually had a guest request them one time, and I kind of looked at him like he was weird, and I did them, and they were awesome. So we just got a little bit of whole butter, fresh garlic.
All right.
We're going to add some salt, pepper, and fresh chopped parsley.
That's it?
That's it. I mean, very, very simple.
Working on the side. So what happens after
Now we're going to take these oysters that I just shucked.
All right.
We're going to place them right on the grill. When you shuck them, you want to make sure you keep the cup side and discard the flat.
Okay.
That way you keep the juices, and then when we dump the garlic butter onto the oysters, it'll stay in there and it won't just run off onto the grill.
Now, how do you know when this is finished?
We just want the garlic to cook a little bit so you don't get that strong raw garlic flavor. You want to get a little bit of a little roasted garlic flavor going. And these are going to cook very quickly. You're going to see when I put the butter on them. It's going to flame up a little bit, so be careful when you do it.
Okay, I'm going to thank you for the warning.
Yes, but you need that flame to get that grilled, smoky flavor going.
Now, let me ask you this, because part of the fun of the oysters is sort of slurping them. Can you still do that?
Sure you can.
All right.
And in place of the natural liquor that's in the oysters, you're going to have this wonderful garlic butter going.
There's that flameage that you were talking about.
But you get that flame, and that's going to add that nice, smoky, charred flavor to it, like you're grilling a steak.
So this is okay. When do you start to become concerned if it's
I mean, if it's way high, yeah. But and this butter's the butter's hot, so that's already cooking the oysters. The bottom of the shell is hot from the grill, so that's cooking. We're just going to dump a little bit of Parmesan on each one.
You don't stop. What's next? That looks amazing.
We'll come up with something, I'm sure.
You'll come up with something. You'll find a way to make it even more delicious.
It's the fun of my career.
Now, while we're waiting for this to cook, do you have time to tell us about what you guys do with the oyster shell?
One really nice thing we do is we save all of our shells. I have a bucket up at my oyster bar. When my guy's shucking oysters, he's dumping all the shells in there. We have a bucket at the dish room, so when the plates come back, they take all the shells and dump them into a bucket. We save all of them, and the Oyster Recovery Partnership picks them up once a week, and we give them usually between 12 and 15 5-gallon buckets a week.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of shell. And they take them, wash them, plant baby oysters on them, and put them back out into the bay. So it's a really nice way for us to, give back to the bay and keep the waters clean, because that's essentially what these animals do.
Yeah, so they just come back for you. All right, so how are we doing with this?
We're doing
a little
good.
Bit less than a minute.
That's good.
That's good.
Cheese is melting.
Okay.
We're almost there.
All right, and then I think you were going to tell us you guys have anything new right now on the menu?
We do. We have a little bit of a revamped menu. Still the same great fresh fish that we've always done, but we've added some new core menu items that are the same throughout our chain. Really nice. We do a crab stuffed shrimp with creamy linguine pasta with capers and tomatoes. There's just a lot of. We still have our great crab cakes. They haven't changed.
Okay.
Nothing's changed as far as that goes. And these are pretty much done. You can see the cheese is melting.
Let's put them on the plate and eat them.
Right off the plate.
All right.
You gonna try one?
Absolutely. All right. So while you do that, we're gonna send it back to the studio. Cherie, stinks to be you, stuck in the studio. I'm out here with my friend Chef Ben from Oceanaire. Go visit them. They are at Inner Harbor East, that area. So we're going to do some eating. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Hey, make sure you save one for me, okay? Don't eat them all.
Yeah, we'll see about that. There's not a lot of them here, Cherie.
I want to taste one, too.